By now, I think we are all aware of my obsession with bird dogs. This one is great because the band adds an extra challenge for eccentric control of the abs as you extend your hip, as well as concentric hip flexor on the cross connect. Make sure there is tension in the band throughout and that you're reaching long, not high. Oh, look, another bird dog. Pressing with the band not only adds a little bit of spice to that reach, but the further your arm gets away from your body as you abduct, the more challenge there is on the core. Make sure, just like the other variation, that you are reaching long, not high, and really focus on pressing your supporting hand through the floor to get protraction in that supporting shoulder blade. I love this exercise as one for the entire posterior chain from lats all the way down to your hamstrings. We are also resisting extension that the growing baby is putting on us with the abs in front and rotation of the pelvis as we extend each leg. Did you know that there's a direct connection between thoracic mobility and pelvic floor function? Not only because we need rotation to be functional human beings, but also that a mobile rib cage or mobile ribs, we also need to breathe optimally and allow for the pelvic floor to do its job properly. I've been emphasizing things that allow me to open up the ribs on one side and compress on the opposite, keeping my rib cage nice and mobile through this pregnancy. Speaking of ribcage mobility, 360-degree breathing with a band cue to encourage posterior expansion and lateral expansion is another good one. As baby grows, our primary breathing muscle, the thoracic diaphragm, moves upwards up to 4 centimeters, which makes its job of descending to breathe much more challenging. So again, use it or lose it. I love this drill to help get that lateral and posterior expansion. I've also been ending every training session with a little bit of breath work in various positions, finding ways to tap into connection every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. I make a point to do this in various positions to facilitate better external cues for control. For example, resisting gravity, being inverted to encourage pelvic floor relaxation, or belly touching to knees to give myself a cue to fully let go. I will generally set a timer for 5 to 10 minutes and focus on connection, not sets and reps. Last but certainly not least, compound movements. Squats, deadlifts, pressing, pulling, all these movements are so important to integrate the connections that I'm feeling with my deep core into more global movements because life does not happen in isolation.